yesterday you used to worry about today, but today is fine, so that means tomorrow will be fine. I hope that makes sense. Past Temi is a hero, present Temi is fearless, future Temi is a diva. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Temi. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like it here and decide to stay by hitting the subscribe button. And if this is not your first time, welcome back. I'm sure you're wondering what is with the new look. I have cut my hair because I felt like, and I love it. I hope you guys like it too, but if you don't, I love it, so that's all that matters. This is a great way to start today's topic, which is about self-love and alter egos. So I'm going to start by defining self-love. So I googled it. Self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Wow. I would say that I have a healthy amount of self-love. I have learned to prioritize myself. I say learned because this has been a journey. I haven't always been as confident and as comfortable in my own skin. It's something that I have developed over the years, but I would say that generally I've never been insecure about my body or anything like that. I've always loved myself. So I do love myself, but I am hard on myself. And in being hard on myself, I've discovered 3 different versions of myself, which I would go into a bit more. But first of all, I want to define alter egos. What is an alter ego? An alter ego is a second self or a different version of oneself. Beyonce has Sasha Fierce because you need someone else to be daring and to do the things that you wouldn't ordinarily do as yourself. Superman, there's Clark Kent. He's Clark Kent, he's, hiding behind his glasses, but then he's Superman and he's the strongest and the bravest, man in the world. And he does amazing things because he is not himself. So that's what an alter ego is. An alter ego is an alternate self. So back to the different versions of myself. So for many years, I've actually referred to future me, to my future self as future Temi. So I would do, so it's with little things. So I would, like do the dishes the night before because I know that I don't want to wake up in the morning to dirty dishes in the sink. Or I would be eating something, maybe I go out for dinner and the food, say like a large amount of food, and I stop eating early because I'm like, you're getting full, so I need to save enough for yourself to have tomorrow for lunch. So I'm thinking of my future self and trying to take care of her. So a couple of weeks ago, I acknowledged my past self as well. So I've always had future me in mind, like thinking, what do I want to do for the future? What do I want to achieve? How do I want to feel tomorrow? How can I help my future self be more comfortable? So I've always thought of that, but I've never thought of my past self, because when I say I am hard on myself, I am very much hard on my past self. So I think of the ways that I have failed in the past. I think of the ways I failed in, just like yesterday, for example. Yesterday, I feel like I didn't achieve enough. I didn't, achieve all my goals. Oh my gosh, you're so lazy. You're not doing enough. Or even like going as far back as, years ago when I was younger, it's like, why did you make these choices? You could have made better choices. You were so stupid, but I was young, and I need to learn, or I have learned, to give my past self that grace and that respect, because she did the best she could with what she had. She was younger, she didn't know as much as you do. So literally, I feel like my past self is a different version of myself. She's a different person, like an entirely different person. And I've learned to respect her. And ever since I started looking at it that way, I've had a lot more respect and compassion for my past self. She is the reason why I am here today. So I've learned to love that version of myself rather than beat her up. And in turn, I have learned to love this present version of myself, because we're all doing the best we can for future Temi. I hope this makes sense. I remember when I was younger and I used to worry about present me. Past Temi used to worry about present Temi, and present Temi is fine. So that gives me confidence that the future would be fine. I used to worry about how tomorrow will turn out, and I'm in tomorrow right now and everything is fine. I'm doing much better than I was then. So what was the point of worrying? So every time I'm worrying today about what the future would be, I catch myself and I remind myself that yesterday you used to worry about today, but today is fine, so that means tomorrow will be fine. I hope that makes sense. I've learned not to worry about the future. So to sum all of this up, I would say that I have 3 alter egos. I have past Timmy, who is a hero to me because she is the reason why I am here today. She made a lot of mistakes. She didn't make the best decisions, but I've learned from that, and that's why I am here today. So past Timmy is a hero. Present Timmy is fearless because I do whatever it is that I want to do. I have learned that from past Amy, where I was, afraid to do things because I was so people pleasing and I was so afraid of what people would think, And then I've realized that it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. It is your life. And because I am here right now looking back at past Amy, I've realized that there was absolutely no need to worry. So present Amy is fearless and I am going to do whatever it is that I want to do. And being fearless allows me to do the things that I need to do so that future Amy is comfortable, because future Amy is a diva. She wants to be comfortable. She wants to be successful. She wants to be happy. So all I am thinking about are the things to make sure that she gets everything that she wants. And it's fun to think of her as a different person. I have personally found it helpful to break my person into different versions because I can separate these different people and not be too hard on myself, because I tend to look at myself as one whole person with this long life. So the 11-year-old me is the same as the 20-year-old me and the 32-year-old me and the 50-year-old me. So what I tend to do is I'm here in my present self, I'm 34 years old, but then the mistakes I made when I was 22, I tend to look at myself as that person, which is not very helpful. So it helps to think of my younger self as a different person. She made mistakes, she did whatever it was that she did, and I'm going to put that in a box and put that aside. Present me is another person and I have a bright future. I'm not going to be the same person I am today, the same way my past self is different from my present self. I hope this makes sense and I'm not confusing you in any way. So I hope this video has been helpful to you in some way and you have been inspired to explore the possibility of having an alter ego or 2. I personally have found it very helpful to divide my person into 3 different parts. So I am blameless in whatever it is that past Timmy did or whatever future Timmy is going to do. I am just here living in my present moment and loving myself and expressing myself to the fullest, being comfortable in my skin and being confidently myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. That really helps my channel, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, leave a comment below if you do have an alter ego or if you found this video interesting in any way. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.